Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Battletech. We are here again with another flashpoint, this time for some extracurricular activity. So we are going to be working for the Lyran Commonwealth today. We're going to see if we can bump up our reputation status with them, which would be rather nice. And the best thing is we are up against the Federated Sons. Yes, House Davian has a lot of reputation with us, or should I say we do with them. So we have a little bit of negotiating room. I think we're going to try and make the most of it. So then, with all of that all ready to go, let's go ahead and begin and see exactly what is being asked of us. Alright, welcome to Brockway, Commander Hobbs. I am pleased that you've answered my summons. Not all mercenary commands are bold enough to attack Davian interests inside the Federated Sun's own borders. A job's a job, Grife, Cyclids, Bradford, now tell us what you want us to do. I will provide you with a set of coordinates. There you will find a Davian munitions stockpile disguised as a civilian warehouse. I want you to capture it. So you can steal the munitions? No, my dear, to provoke a response. House Davian will dispatch its nearest security lance to reclaim its stolen property. The commander of that lance is known to me. His name is Lord Jesper Bissett. His father, Duke Royden Bissett, is an influential member of the Lyran court. Duke Bissett also happens to be one of my most tenacious political enemies. He is a vile man, a drunkard and a bore, and nothing would make me happier than to see his house disgraced. And so, Commander, when Jasper comes for you, I want you to smash his BattleMech and send him limping home to his father, blanketed in his shame. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm glad to hear it, Commander Hobbs. Very glad indeed. Come to me when the job is done, and I will see that you're well compensated. Okay, well, this whole affair feels a little childish, but that isn't our concern. Cyglitz Bradford wants to pay us to make his political rival look bad. I'm not going to say no. Let's do this, collect our pay, and get out of here. I'll be watching you from above. Alright then. Well, that seems like another fairly straightforward mission. 3.5 skulls, that's not too bad as far as difficulty is concerned. We're going to go full salvage. It is a base capture, and depending, we might actually end up dipping out of the honored bracket with the Federated Sons, but oh well, it is what it is. We got to do what we must. Alright, now this is for the Lyrans, so we're going to drop Headhunter from here. After all, we do want to respect our employees. He has a bit of a history with them, so we're not going to force him to work for those who did such things, such atrocities to him and his squad. Let's go ahead and let's bring out... Who should we bring out? Spymaster or Ranger? Well, you know what? Go through a pretty decent pick. Let's go with Spymaster. And you know what? I think we'll also go ahead and let's send Ranger back out as well. I think that seems reasonable. Yeah, we'll drop her out. And then the question is, what do we want as far as our mech? So, this is a base capture, so a cataphract may not be a bad call here. The ultra-auto cannons, the pulses, large laser. All in all, I think that's not a terrible amount of damage. A good 120 at long range, and then whatever else if it gets close. ECM, the electronic warfare is pretty good. We could also go. Let's bring ourselves. We care about the Battlemaster. It's not a bad mech, but it's not really super useful. Let's go ahead and drop off the Battlemaster, and instead we're going to bring on in our Stalker. Yeah, I think some LRMs would be a good call if we're assaulting a base or capturing it. I'm sure they have turrets. And then do we bring the Cyclops just so we have bonus initiative? Not a bad idea. Couple more LRMs. Either that or we could go for a Black Knight. not a bad. Either that or we could bring out another marauder. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's bring out a second marauder. I don't think the initiative is going to be too big of a deal, and that'll work quite nicely. Some nice high initiative on some sniping, and then we can follow up with countermeasures and LRMs. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm fairly happy with that, Lance, and I think that should be rather good. Alright. So, yes, if you'd like to join on into our Leviathan's Marauders, we are still accepting submissions. We are getting closer to the end of the series, I do think, just by seeing less flashpoints on the map. So I'm not sure how long we'll have left, but if you would like to join on in for the last little section, we would absolutely love to have you join our crew. All that you need is a first and last name as well as a call sign. Just leave that in the comments section below or over on our community post. Now, there will be an update in the community post tab, just in case you are wondering whether we're still accepting submissions. I will let you know when we have ceased accepting applications. Also, too, if you'd love to tell me a little bit about your mech warrior, we would love to know more about those stuff. But at the same time, too, your privacy will be respected if you just want to give us a name. So hopefully we will see you out here in space. Alright, so let's go ahead and capture this munitions facility. We'll find the Davian munitions facility at the coordinates of outlined Commander Hobbs, take it from them, and that it may serve as bait for the trap that I'm paying you to set. Alright then, you heard the man, Edmund. This deployment is just set up for a larger fight to come, so try not to get too beat up at it. Right, that is always good advice.
Interface initiated.
Don't ever plan on getting too beat up. Alright, Davian Munitions Factory should be just ahead of your land, Commander. Regrettably, I don't have any reliable intel to share regarding your op-war strength or composition. I would recommend scouting ahead before engaging the facility's defenders. And remember, Commander, this drop is only the beginning. You're going to have another fight ahead of you, so try not to take any unnecessary risk. Alright then, sound advice. Let's get that cataphract up and running. Now, they did say this is a civilian base, but just because it's a civilian base does not mean that they don't have hidden turrets flying around, so we will try and keep note of that. And unfortunately for us, I don't think we have a great avenue towards that base. I think we're just going to have to dive right on in. Yeah, they definitely may have reinforcements, though I would be surprised if they didn't, being so close to the map's edge. So let's go.
Heading out.
Get everybody ready. So far so good. Still no contact. Let's get the. Oh, we found a road up there. That's nice. Let's go ahead.
Have no doubt it will be done.
Oh, and would you believe it? They do have turrets indeed. Okay. So, assault turrets, those things are normally fairly well armored. Let's bring our first marauder up. We'll get eyes on. And what is that?
Time to earn our money.
We have a heavy LRM turret. Ooh. 2 LRM-15s and 2 LRM-10s. That is a sizable amount of damage. Let's follow up with...
Ready for order.
You know what? We'll put our other gunslinger in position. And then we'll follow up with our stalker. Because again, we don't really need a direct line of sight with.
On my way.
Alright. So, here comes the question. Any mechs flying around? I don't see anything. Okay, well that's ideal. Let's bring... can we get eyes on multiple targets? We can from over here. I think what we'll do is we'll go move all the way up. Oh, okay. I've got eyes on the munitions factory. I'd recommend approaching with caution. I can't see anything else moving out there, but that could change in a hurry if you're not careful. Boss, I'm seeing new energy signatures lighting up all over the factory. Their static defenses weren't online before, they are now. Oh, it was bound to happen sooner or later. Get on those turrets, Edmund. I'll call out any more hostiles as I see them. Alright, well, that is all okay. Let's go for the heavy shredder turret. I think we should be able to follow up quite easily on this turret there. So yeah, AC-20, 2 SRMs and a bunch of flamers. Let's cook that thing. We need 232 damage. We have 90 plus another 150. That's 240. So that is enough. But I think we'll fire everything just to make sure that we have enough damage. Alright, how do we do?
MechWarriors, show them what you got.
Alright, so far so good. I'm not sure if we bumped that building. No? Alright, cool. All shots on
Standing
target.
by.
Let's run. You know what? I think what we may do is we may go ahead and take a sprint. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and align ourselves up over here. And then between our LRMs and whatever else, we should be able to take care of those other two turrets. So what's the one in the back there? Heavy shredder turret, AC-20. I think we will be out of range from that. So we will prioritize those LRMs.
Awaiting orders.
Let's get our cataphract moving up.
Confirmed.
And let's see what we can do here. Fortunately, a little short on those ER small lasers, but I guess it'll have to do. And we do not have sufficient firepower. Okay.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
And we're getting sensor lock. Okay, well that would tell me that they have some other mechs flying around, because these guys don't normally... Oh, wait a second. No, they do move. Never mind. There was one of those turrets.
Receiving you.
Let's go. We'll work our way. We'll move as far as we can. What kind of damage output do we have? We have LRMs and LRMs. Okay, so that's all we can choose. So let's go ahead and we'll go with a multi-target. We will go... we'll set you as A and this second one as B. We only need 32 damage. That's about a quarter of all those missiles. So let's just send one of those LRMs and we'll see if we can beat up the other one fairly substantially. Alright, off we go. So yep, basically took out all of that armor there, and then yep, excellent. Turret destroyed.
That turret is gone.
Alright, so let us see.
They got a lock on me.
More sensor locking? Ooh. Well, I'm glad we had all that evasion. It does look like they're almost taking out their own buildings. In fact, if that really is a munitions factory and that is on fire, that is certainly bad news bears for whoever is inside.
Orders.
Right, let's go. You know what? We're going to quickly spin our way around and pull our mech just for the just for the heat efficiency here. We could technically get the kill, but we need to get our rockets over there, our missiles over there anyway. And this is an LRM turret as well. Okay.
Receiving you.
Firemaster, let's go. Oh, there we go. We can actually see both. Well then, in that case, let's move all the way up.
Confirmed.
And I think we will go... We'll focus here and we'll turn off some of these weapons just so we're a bit more heat neutral. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 180. That's 260 odd. I think that's enough heat. That should be fine. Let's go. Do we want to go ahead and use some vigilance just to make sure that we're acting first next time? Sure, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Okay. Now let's fire. No point in wasting extra resolve. Alright, and there we are.
Target eliminated.
One less problem, and then Rabid.
Reporting.
Here you go, let's bring you... Oh. We're not able to get shots on target. Well then. Then, let's go for a quick sprint. And we'll move... Let's move here and keep in the bubble and capture the
Full speed
facility.
ahead.
There we go. Okay. Enemy's turn. Getting shot off, but unfortunately for them, looks like they're doing a little bit of self-demolition. Yep. Definitely some unplanned
Commander.
rapid disassembly right there. That is certainly not good for them. Right, so let's go. Let's just move up,
Moving to position.
and we only need to fire off a couple of missiles. So let's just cut down on our heat. That'll bring us down to no more excess heat,
Turret
which is
destroyed.
ideal. Still gets rid of them. Let's see. Exiting combat, but we need to pacify the area.
Yes, Commander.
Well, that is an awkward situation. Let's bring our... Let's see. I think they'll probably be off in the direction of this Marauder. So let's go ahead and sprint our Stalker in
On my way.
towards our friends. And then I think we'll go... And we'll move the bubble this way, just so everybody
Be there
is
in a
covered.
jiff.
So let's also go ahead and bring our other gun-swinging mech up. And that should be sufficient
that.
for now. Okay, oh, and there is
Picking up a new
contact.
sensor
Fantastic.
trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Alright, what are we dealing with? We have a 60-ton and a 75-ton mech. Well, we're not dealing with too much there. Let's go... You know what? Let's go ahead and reserve. We have stealth. They can't shoot at us. Oh, and they do have some friends. Alrighty, well, let's see who's here to party. Alright, so... Nice flanking maneuver there, but unfortunately, no dice for you. They have a quick draw, a 75, another 65, and another 75. Radio, and no bonuses here from having any damage reduction, so they won't have a Marauder,
What's the plan?
and I would assume that we shouldn't have
Commander.
what else? Any countermeasures either. So let's go. Let's bring our first Marauder up.
Moving out.
Going to target the closest one. Yep. Quick draw. Off we go.
Copy that.
Some good damage on target. Not quite the kill. Turns out bracing was a good idea for them. Yeah, alright. And then
Ready for orders.
let's go. Well, I suppose we may as well keep all of our shots on that quick draw.
On
Yeah,
it.
we've already come this far. Let's go and focus on that one. Quick draw or Black Knight? Actually, the Black Knight's probably worth more, but I don't think we'll get the kill. Unless... That does look fairly good. So that is a lot of damage reduction. Still a 35% chance for a headshot. You know what? I don't know if any other mechs will be able to target this guy in the back. Let's go for him first. Let's get that best salvage if we can. Unfortunately, only one shot landed. That is not as ideal.
Yes, Commander.
We'll bring our cataphract up. Let's go up here and focus on that quick draw. We'll try and turn him to slag, if at all possible. Alright, we're going to lose this stealth fairly quickly, but I'm not too concerned. Let's just go with a regular shot.
Of course.
Left arm is destroyed. Okay, well that's useful.
That hits something good.
Less weapons, the better. Okay, one medium laser down,
Waiting
and
for
now let's
orders.
bring our stalker forwards, and we will go...
Location confirmed.
Well, you know what? Let's just focus on what we can handle. There we go, full salvo. We're going to mince this fellow first, because that's a lot of medium lasers that I'd rather not get hit with.
Roger.
Alright,
Damn, let's do this.
unsteady, sweet. Not running anytime soon. Let's go, and
Yes, Commander.
well, we're going to get shot at either way. They're probably going to make it into our bubbles, so we may as well fire off.
Receiving you.
Well, we're going to get shot at either way, so let's just move let's move into cover. Because no matter what we do, we know we're going to get shot at. So we'll go ahead and move there. Then from here, we still don't have eyes on these two, so let's go... let's see. Initiative 1, so that's not going to make it into the bubble. That Black Knight may not either, so these guys are moving first. So if that is the case, let's focus on... Let's focus on the one in the back there. We may overheat, but not if we turn off one weapon. That'll be fun. Let's go for the cold headshot. See what we can do here.
Confirmed. Firing.
Again, trying to save as much of that metal as possible. But it looks like he's being a very irritating fellow. Darn it. So close and yet so far.
Orders.
Alright then, let's move up our Marauder here. We could actually get eyes on these guys. You know what, let's get everybody within our visual so we can make an informed decision. Thunderbolt and Orion. Okay, decent mechs there, but I don't think we have to worry too much about that. Let's focus on that. Let's go for that Black Knight. Yeah, we're going to go with another precision strike. Whereabouts are you? There we are. We want that salvage.
Roger that.
How do we do? Excellent. Lethal damage. Alright.
Enemy down.
Well done. Alright, some shots at us. That's nothing too surprising.
Light damage, Commander.
Yeah, light damage indeed. Let's go and we'll get our cataphract. You know what? We're only going to advance just a very small amount. We'll clean up. You know what? We're going to go this far. Let's just go ahead and clean up that quick draw. There we go. And that should mean that we're far enough back. They shouldn't make it into our bubble this round. So we'll minimize their potential output. Off you go. Come on. A torso destroyed.
That's a critical hit.
Oh, well. Would have been nice, but it is what it is. Alright, here comes that Orion.
Sensor locked.
Ooh, that's a choice. I would have thought he would have gone for some shots there. Oh well, I'm not
Ready for
complaining.
orders.
No need to get shot at unnecessarily. Now, let's see. Let's bring Angel up here.
Acknowledged.
How much health has this quick draw got? 71 hit points. It's very close to getting hooked. I think what we'll do is we're going to go with a multi-target. Yeah, we're going to send some against A and then... yeah, some against B. So let's go with our... Let's send our medium lasers to burn through some of the Orion's armor. And then I think... Call it 2-3 LRMs. Sure, 3 LRMs should be sufficient. And then just a little bit over there to unsteady him. I think that should be enough.
Roger that.
Alright, jump just destroyed. SRM ammo, explosion, knockdown. Oh wow, the pilot is still kicking. I never would have thought. Oh well, I guess we miscalculated how much damage we needed.
It's go time.
Well, unfortunately for him, yeah, no weapons, only melee. We completely, completely sorted him out.
Commander.
Let's go ahead and I think we'll just go ahead and take some shots here. Let's go for the... that Thunderbolt's a pretty good choice. You know what, let's go with a precision strike here. We'll turn off the... Oh, what do we want? That's 40 damage and 18 heat. 50 damage and 16. If we're to turn anything off, we should probably turn off that ER medium laser, and that's just within our bounds. So let's go ahead and try that. Let's go for the headshot here. How do we do? Oh, that looked effective. Structure exposed. I Goodness, if only we were face on, maybe that wouldn't have been such a glancing blow. At least we took out all of the armament there.
Standing by.
Spy Master, what do we want to do here? You know what? We need a cooldown. Let's go. Let's move back and... Yeah, I think we're going to try and take out one of these other mechs. We're going to go with Precision Strike. We'll go for the... Thunderbolt. Just keep... No, we won't. We're going to see if we can get the Thunderbolt to act before the Quick Draw, just in case they try to go for a melee. Let's go for the Orion. Let's turn off another weapon. There we go. Just within our bounds. Go ahead and fire.
On it.
Come on. Take him out. No? Oh well, I guess we're favouring that left side of his... Ah, man. Alright. Thunderbolt is moving forward as we anticipated.
Reporting. Major armor loss.
Alright, well, now we can clean up this last one here. Let's go... well, we need a cooldown, so let's just go for a good old-fashioned melee. That'll do it. Fire off some ER large lasers, some ER small lasers, and a good 90 hit points of damage. That'll be enough to cook it no matter where we hit it. So let's just go ahead and attack. Come on. How do we do? Center torso down. Fantastic. Alright then. Well, no melee for you.
Neutralized.
Oh well, maybe there is some melee for them. And here comes that Orion.
I've been sensor locked.
Yeah, all well and good. So, let's go ahead and vent our coolant. Getting a little bit toasty up here. Let's go ahead and march on forwards. Let's go... You know what, we're just going to go for a multi-target, I think. We're going to try and burn through some evasion. We'll go predominantly on the Orion, I think. Yeah, there's less to salvage of that anyway. And then we'll send a single medium or laser for the Thunderbolt. There we go.
Acknowledged.
Alright. How are we looking? Critical the AC-10. Thunderbolt is a little more easily targeted. Unfortunately, we did not get that knockdown. Oh. Right, I didn't anticipate all that armor on the front side. I forgot we were shooting him in the back. Well... Alright.
Awaiting orders.
Let's go... we need to cool on down. I think we'll go... There we are. That should be sufficient, I suppose. We'll target the Thunderbolt that's closest. We'll turn off one of our weapons so we don't cook ourselves. Come on. There we are. Another headshot, finally.
That's destroyed.
Alright, they've been doing pretty good as far as the endurance of their mechs. And then I think what we'll do here is, can we make our way around to the side profile? No, it's all going to be a shot in the back, so if that's the case, let's just take our shots and say goodbye. Let's go there. Alrighty-o, and let's turn off one more weapon just so we don't cook. You know what, we may as well for the fellow. If there's not much we can do anyway. Off you go. Alright, dropship inbound, Commander. Fantastic.
Enemy down.
Alright then. Excellent work, Commander. Most excellent work indeed. The munition factory is yours and our trap has been set. Now all that we need to do is sit back and wait.
Mission successful.
Well, that's rather good. That is very good. So all that we should now need to do is, you know, rearm our mechs with some of their munitions and let them cool down a fraction. I think we will be all well and truly set to go ahead and take on whatever this next battle may present. Right, salvage-wise, let's go ahead and grab that blackjack. We did want that at the end of the day. That was our best amount of salvage. So we'll take that. They've also given us part of an Orion and a quick draw. I suppose that's not the end of the world. Yeah, more mech parts, more salvage, more money at the end of the day. If we can finish them at least, it's definitely worth putting them back together to sell those things off. Alright, so as soon as Yang checks over that Black Knight, we should be able to dive right back into our debrief and then see what this next mission is going to require. Now, I do wonder whether the Federated Sons will make contact and see if they can negotiate a peace. We will have to see. Alright, well, that seemed to go well enough. Now, all we have to do is to sit on this factory until Lord Jesper shows up. Yeah, about that, Edmund, we have a problem. I just got off the comm with a man by the name of Miguel Zapata. He's sort of a community organizer for the inhabitants of this valley. What inhabitant? I don't see any towns or villages around here. Well, that is the thing. As it turns out, this whole AO is densely populated. There's an expensive network of subterranean habitations and tunnels surrounding the munitions factory, and they weren't built to support the weight of a lance of BattleMechs. Ooh. Thanks. Are the inhabitants okay? More or less, for the time being at least. Most of the locals rode out the fight in an old bunker, but it won't survive any more collateral damage. These people won't make it through another fight, but they can't run without our help. The whole valley is surrounded by bandit camps and outriders, and they'll do unspeakable things to any of the unarmed civvies that try to make a run through their territory. Not gonna lie, boss, the thought of a bunch of regular folks getting killed off over some aristocrat's stupid political prank makes my blood boil. If Stieglitz Bradford were here right now, I'd give him the back of my metal hand. It's a good thing he isn't here then yet. He's still our client. Client or no, his juvenile ploy has put a lot of civilians in harm's way. And as much as I hate to say it, we've helped him do it. We have a responsibility to escort those people to safety, Commander. It's the right thing to do. I'm as enthusiastic about charity as anyone else, but we're already on contract to do another combat mission for House Steiner. If we help the locals, we'll be putting our own people and BattleMechs at risk for nothing. Hell, it's worse than that. We'll be devaluing our services in front of a client. I'm assuming that this Zapta guy can't pay us anything. No, not as such. Most of the locals' belongings are buried in a pile of rubble. There's another wrinkle to consider before you come to a decision. If we leave the AO to help these people, we won't have time to return to the Argo for repairs afterward. Win or lose, we'll have to march or limp right back to the factory to fight Lord Jesper's lance. Lord Jesper's lance. Alright, well, you know what? I know, but that's the situation we are in. Anyway, Edmund, there are good reasons to help these people and good reasons not to. We do still have another contract to finish for House Steiner. That doesn't change whatever you choose. So do we help Zapata and his people or not? Alright, well, you know what? It's really no skin off our backs. I think we're not going to let other people pay for our decisions. We'll still get paid at the end of the day, but I think we should try and run a fairly morally sustained mercenary group if we can. Alright, let's go ahead and how's up to that will help move his people out of there, whether they can pay or not. We'll worry about finishing this Steiner contract after the locals are safe. Yes, that is what we'll do. Alright. Roger that, Commander. I'll let him know. Okay, so there's going to be another back-to-back one, so this might run a little long, but I am okay with that. Let's go ahead and dive right on in. It is an escort mission through the desert, so yeah, very minimal salvage opportunities. Alright then, let's try and get this done. So we're going to bring, let's see, if this is an escort, 2 Marauders probably isn't a bad idea, although maybe we want a little bit of extra heat cooldown. As much as the statistical grade for our precision shots, I think what we may do here is bring our Black Knight, much more heat efficient, and I think that would be good. So we'll bring that, and then the Cataphract. Do we still bring this? I think we do. I don't think that there's any real downside to doing that. So let's go ahead and help these people out. Alright, so Let's see. Spymaster, Angel, Ranger, and Rabbit. Let's dive on in. Alright. Hopefully, this escort mission should be relatively alright. Now, I know that they said they don't have much to their name, but I'm kind of hoping their APCs have, at the very least, some degree of weaponry. Not that we are expecting them to do any heavy lifting, but if they do at least have medium laser or some kind of tag, that could be particularly nice, just to burn down some of our opponent's evasion. So let's go ahead and escort these refugees to safety and escape. We'd be dead without your assistance, Commander, full stop. There's at least a dozen different bandit gangs operating on the outskirts of our territory, and any one of them would jump at the chance to gun us down. So, thanks for doing what's decent, from all of them. Alright then, let's knock this out quickly, Edmund. I don't want to try gaffs, Glitz, Bradford's patience any more than we have to. Yes, so I think that is a very good call there. Going to be pulling it a little bit tight on the follow-up deployment, but at the end of the day, as long as his mission is seen to,
Command interface
our
initiated.
contract is valid. Alright, thank you so much for helping us out with this, Commander. I've got to admit, when I first reached out to you, I didn't have much hope that you'd respond. Most mercenary commands wouldn't. Don't worry, Mr. Zapter. We'll provide you safe passage out of the conflict zone. Conflict zone? You're talking about our hope, or what's left of it. In the blink of an eye, we've gone from regular people to war refugees. We've got your client to thank for that. Yeah, you do. I'd be pissed about it too, but trust me, buddy, things could be a hell of a lot worse. I'm well aware of that, and I thank you for doing what's right. As your EXO said, most mercenaries wouldn't. We'll be waiting for you at the rendezvous point. Zapter, out.
Ready for action, Commander.
Alright, so we have a roadblock as well as getting to the rally. So let's go and find... I think that is a path. So let's go ahead and get as close as we can to that road.
Yes, Commander.
Oops, looks like we have found the roadblock. A 60 and a 75-ton mech. That's not nothing. Let's go... I'm tempted. I want to run around here, but I also want to get as close as possible. I think we'll go... I think we'll sprint up to
Moving to
here.
position.
For now, let's go...
Receiving you.
let's get our gunslinger up over there.
On it.
And then our stalker, we should be able to get within a bubble. Alright. So, what do we have? We have...
We've got an unknown on sensor.
Wolverine, alrightio. And what's this other one? A 40-ton mech. Okay. You know what? I am perfectly okay with this. Let's dive on in head first. In fact, let's grab ourselves some cover. Oh, these mechs are in terrible condition.
Roger that.
Yeah, this is going to be easily handled. Alright, what do they have? Marauder, Quick Draw, and a Wolverine. Alright, well then. Let's go ahead and show them exactly what we can do. Let's go for a precision strike. Let's go for the headshot there. Yeah, on the Marauder. I think that'll be fine. Probably should have used our Marauder, but oh well.
Locking on.
It looks like those shots are fairly good. Brilliant.
One less target.
Alright, the fact that they're in such terrible condition should help us out. Yeah, they barely have a fraction of their standard armor. Alright then.
Standing by.
Well, let's go for a follow-up here. Let's go with the... What do we want? Let's take shots on the Wolverine.
Moving to position.
I see no reason not to. In fact, you know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and fire. If we're lucky, we may even get a stray shot here. And let's go ahead and... Since our odds are not fantastic, let's try and stay a bit more heat neutral and fire off a couple less shots.
Got it.
Our odds aren't fantastic, so probably worth saving it for a
Target
precision
taking a critical
strike.
hit.
Alright. What are you bringing in? Looks like they're quick draw. Alright, what have you got? Yeah, well, I don't blame them going for that Black Knight. They did just take out their Marauder.
Took a hard hit there.
So much for their command mech there. Let's bring on in...
You have orders?
yeah, let's bring our Cataphract up. Let's go... We'll take a little bit of a wider angle, I think. That way, if they
Consider
come
it done.
forwards, we should be able to see them. Yep. Okay, they're out of range. That's fine, but at least we can get some eyes on target. Let's go for the... Yeah, let's just rinse this Wolverine.
I understand.
Come on. How we doing? Nope, just taken out an arm. Darn it.
That hit something good.
Would have liked a center torso right there.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Angel, let's go ahead and... You know what, that Vulcan could be rather annoying. It does have a flamer. Wolverine, not incredible. Victor, we should be moving before it anyway.
Orders.
Let's move up and we'll focus on that
Order
Vulcan.
received.
We'll see if we can hammer it with LRMs. Although, you know what? Let's go multi-target. There we go. LRM's on here. We'll fire our lasers at the quick draw. That'll help out.
Knowledge.
Alright, so already burning through. Oh, yeah. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. Very nicely done. So, look out. That side torso and a jump jet. I'll be a little bit more hesitant about diving right on in.
They've got a lock on me.
Yes, going for the good old sensor lock. That's fair play. Some minimal damage. That's fine. Let's go.
Reporting.
Let's bring.
Ready for orders.
We have a gunslinging mech for a reason. Let's go. Pop ourselves up over here. We have great chances to do damage.
Aye, aye.
We'll go ahead and let's precision strike that quick draw. See if we can save ourselves salvage. And you know what? Probably have a round of cooldown, so let's just fire all of our weapons and see if we can get the kill. Alright, fantastic. So he's out.
Target eliminated.
That's most of the roadblock done away with. Let's
Receiving
bring
you.
our Black Knight point blank range. Yeah, that's sort of a little bit hard to ignore. That'll be fine.
On my way.
And do we wish to use some resolve and try and get some salvage? It's a 55-ton mech, not the worst. Go for that headshot, fire off everything we've got.
Fun.
Well, not sure how much of that's going to be left to salvage.
Enemies down.
That was probably a fraction of overkill.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, let's go get the cataphract up into position there. Let's go... You know what? Yeah, we'll fire off a full salvo.
Of course.
We may as well. As I said, we're going to have a turn to cool down anyway, so let's just
I
destroy...
have a good feeling about this.
Yeah, that Vulcan. There she blows. Alright
We
then.
can salvage that.
Fantastic. Out of combat. Let's get everybody to the rendezvous point.
Move order confirmed.
We've got to move that stalker up. That thing's going to take a little bit of time.
Roger.
That's all a-okay. No other hostiles on our
Awaiting
sensors. Let's bring
Copy
her
that.
down there. Let's go. Where are we going to need to travel for evil? That is the question. Oh. Okay, I'm guessing it's going to be down that hill. So let's bring that cataphract forwards.
I
See
understand.
if we can make the most of our electronic countermeasures. And then, yeah, it seems like a fairly small map here. Let's bring the Black Knight. We'll run that second. Yeah, we'll move up
to go.
and we'll take the objective, I think. Gunslinger, let's go. Equal
Heading
parts up there. And then wherever the stalker goes, the stalker can reach.
Reporting.
Oh, in fact, it did not count. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and take that objective.
Got it.
That'll be fine. Let's move the cataphract the whole way down. Get that bubble into good position. Same with the... I think the Black Knight should be point and center. And then same with our gunslinger.
Standing by.
Yeah, we'll just move that bubble up there. Alright, so we should have captured that at the end of the round. Fantastic. And we're all packed in and ready to move, Commander. Get us to safety, please. Running away, are we? Through our territory? Is that what you think you're going to do? This convoy is under our protection. Back off or you're going to be in for a world of hurt. think you're big, bad, BattleMech, Garrus, Merc boy. I don't. We're gonna tear him apart and sell him as scrap. Well, that is very optimistic. I do love his enthusiasm, but I think we should show him the error of his ways. Alright, what are we dealing with? We should go... Now what? Probably sprint our cataphract down here and take the bubble into cover.
Be there in a jiff.
Still no signs of enemies, but they should be around. I'm guessing they'll be coming up over there. Yeah, I have no idea. So let's just go ahead and try and prepare as well as we can.
Moving to position.
We'll move our stalker up with them. That way they'll have somewhere to move to. And then let's go... I don't know. Let's go and move into cover there.
Got it.
That should be fairly adequate. Alright, these guys are only deciding to do regular movement, which is a little bit disappointing. I would have preferred that they decided to hit the ground running, but oh well.
Awaiting orders.
Let's go ahead and sprint our stalker in.
Moving to position.
And you know what? I think that's final. Let's just hit done. Until we have some idea on what we're dealing with, we're not going to have much of a better choice. Alright, so let's go. They'll be moving into that bubble fairly quickly, so let's just move up a fraction with our cataphract.
Confirmed.
See that they stealthily looked after inside that evac zone, and then we'll bring our Black Knight up into cover there.
10-4.
We'll run our Stalker,
On my way.
and you know what? We'll bring our Gunslinger across as well, just in case.
Confirmed.
Just in case they try and attack from a single direction. We should be able to tag them in time. Alright, how are we doing? Come on. Move on up. We just need you guys to move as quick as possible. Let's go ahead and we're just going to pass that turn.
Keeping my heat low.
We're going to see if we can get them to the target objective. And I think that should be good. Actually, what we will do is
Receiving you.
a Black Knight. No warning. Okay, so there is a dangerous ship coming down. That's fine. Let's go. You know what? We're going to go ahead and check out the area.
Confirmed.
We're going to spread out that sensor ability, and then
Standing by.
yeah, I think that'll be fine. So, oh, looks like we've got more bandits coming in fast. We're going to catch those scurrying little rats you're herding, Commander. We're going to catch them and we're going to kill them. Okay.
Hold this position, Commander. The package will be on its way soon.
Well, so far so good. They're into the location. Yeah, that should be everybody. So, end of round. We should be fine. Dropship, you are friendly. Come on, where are the others? Still no sign as to the hooligans that are meant to be fighting us. Oh, oh, there they are. Never mind. Oh, and I see a bubble as well. Okay. They have a cataphract of their own. Well then.
Reporting.
If this is the case, I think we go ahead and we...
Receiving you.
Oh, I don't think we're going to make distance. No, I don't think we will. Alright, let's go ahead and reserve. We're going to see if anyone can come close enough to Angel. No, they seem stuck behind. Rabbit's not going to get shots.
Ready for orders.
Spymaster
Reporting.
is not going to. Let's go. You know what? We're going to go ahead and move around. Just make sure that everybody's well within that bubble and cloak. No indirect fire for them. And then let's go with... Let's just race. That should be fun. Alright, enemy turn. What are you guys doing? Should be advancing on us. But they're being fairly stealthy. Alright, let's go ahead and reserve. If we get shot at, we get shot at. It's to be expected. But what we need them to do is to get nice and close. Alright, and it doesn't look like that they can do anything. Alright. Looks like they do have an Orion, though, at slightly better health than the last one, but
Awaiting orders.
I don't know if it's going to be enough. So, let's go ahead and... Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to sprint in. And this should give us eyes on all of their mechs. Yeah, let's go... Actually, you know what? No. We could go multi-target. Oh, no, sorry, not multi-target. Sensor lock, which would show these guys up. But you know what? I don't think that's going to get us as much benefit. So let's go ahead and grab some cover. Cover is always ideal. The bubble should go... Oh, what? I'm not going to risk it. Let's just move up. Let's just move up here and see what we can see.
Throttle at full.
Alright, so they have a Marauder. Oh, that's a Warhammer as well, it seems. Yeah, okay. They've got a couple of decent options. A Cataphract as well, and a Marauder. That's all in all quite
Waiting for
a
orders.
decent land. So let's go ahead and say hello. Let's bring on in... Let's bring on
Position
in our
confirmed.
Stalker with Angel, and we'll focus on... of course, we can only focus on the Orion because we don't have indirect fire against the Marauder or the Catapult or Warhammer. Right. Yep, that's fair play. Let's go. 79. We'll cap out if we use 30. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go ahead and take some Vigilance. We're going to see if we can get some extra firepower earlier. And then we're going to set the rest on him. Come on. How did we do? Not quite good enough. Alright, let's bring Spymaster. There's nothing he can do where he is, so let's just go full sprint forwards. That should be as generous an angle as we can get. Just making sure we have opportunities when we can take them.
Good job.
Alright.
Objective secured.
Objective secured. Not even shots on them. That is good to see. Now we can get everybody else into this fight and deal with the rest of these pirates. Alright, Ranger.
Receiving you.
You have plenty of options, and in fact you can even target that Cataphract. That is definitely what we'll do. Let's go... yeah, that'll be a full salvo. I think that's fairly good there. Let's go... let's move her up into
Move order
cover.
confirmed.
And then let's go for Precision Strike and see if we can take him out.
Firing
Come
orders.
on. Hey, there we go. Brilliant.
Mech destroyed.
Great job there. Man, okay. Well, that's made our life a whole stack easier. Let's bring...
Ready for orders.
I don't know if we're going to get shot, but maybe we'd be a better target just so they're not solely focused on her. Yeah, let's go ahead and move on up.
No shooting, just running. Got it.
The more targets, the better, I feel. They may go for us because she has cover. And yep, there we go. Okay, fantastic. That is good. We've provided enough of a distraction. Alright, what's the Orion doing? Oh, taking cover. Okay. Well then,
Commander.
let's bring you around, and who should we shoot at? Maybe we go for the Orion and bump that thing down so we can negate all of its perks? Sure.
Aye, aye.
And by perks I mean
That
cover.
is something good.
Oh, darn it, it looks like we just rolled slightly poorly on the damage output there. Oh well, I was hoping for that free precision strike next round, but
Losing lots of
it is what
armor.
it is. Alright, and now
How
Rabid,
might I help?
let's go. They're still gonna get a shot with their Marauder. Oh, there's not too much we can do. Let's just go ahead and see if we can set ourselves up for the next round. Either that or actually, you know what? Well, let's reserve. Hopefully their Marauder goes first. Maybe
Holding
comes in
for
our
the right
direction.
opportunity.
No, standing still. Well, alright, it is what it is. And oh, taking the back of the Black Knight.
What's the plan?
That is not ideal. Alright, let's bring you up and let's go. Yeah, I think we'll just move on up.
Of course.
Alright, let's see. How can we get ourselves out of this predicament? Yeah, we need to get that Black Knight out of here. We are definitely being targeted. Let's bring our gunswinging mech around. We'll go. Yeah, let's go ahead and take shots at their Marauder there. That would be optimal.
Position confirmed.
We can at least get rid of one of the three trying to triangulate around that Black Knight. We can stop her from being shot in the back. So let's go for that headshot there. Full salvo, please, and thank you. Come on. Alright, destroyed. Fantastic. Okay.
Mech destroyed.
That is very convenient. Okay, that's going to help us out immensely. Now let's go. What do we want to do at this point? I think we go. That Warhammer's got a fair bit of. Yeah, let's go this way just to make sure we can't get outflanked by the Orion. And then we're going to go for a full salvo against that Warhammer. All of these weapons should be able to fire. Yep, and we can do another Alpha Strike, so let's go ahead and get that done. Hopefully we can get rid of him. Alright, well, it looks like we destroyed a couple of things. Oh, and ammo explosion, that'll do it. Alright, you know what? For being in a very bad situation there at the beginning of that round, we have done quite alright. And I think what we should do is... Oh, you know what? We do actually have the resolve. Let's go for the extra precision strike and see if we can clean up that Orion this turn.
Of course.
And the answer is no. Alright, then fine.
Solid connection on that one.
Oh, then, Angel,
Good to go.
I guess this is going to be your time to shine.
Confirmed.
Could you kindly knock this guy down to the ground or destroy him? Either way, I do not mind.
Confirmed.
Alright then. Well, instead of yeah, got him ready for a bit of a dirt nap. That is good. Alright, commander, this area has been cleared. Garrus, give me a green light to land immediately. Hold position. Alright, you served as commander. We won't forget it. Thank you. Not a problem. We hope that you're able to live out your lives in peace. But if you're finished with this little diversion, you still have a job to do. So get to it, commander. My patience is wearing thin.
Mission successful.
You can tell that he's quite the charmer. Alright, so we still have a battle to take, which I'm thinking may not be too difficult. So what we'll do is, yeah, extra 10% on nothing. Yep, still a nothing. Has hurt the pirates, but again, that's fine. Let's move on and we will grab... there's a Marauder, there is a Warhammer. Yeah, we're just going to go with the Marauder parts. May as well see if we can get a full one of those. And the answer is no, but we do get part of a Warhammer and a Wolverine. Okay, well, for the amount of mech salvage that was there, we certainly did not do too good from that. But again, it was a fairly altruistic attempt for our mercenary company. Trying to do what is good for the world, so off we go. All right, now that our philanthropy is aside, let's go ahead and go get paid, because at the end of the day, having money does make it easier to help others out. So yeah, not having those same kind of pressures. So let's go ahead and dive right on in. This is a base defense. I think base defenses normally have a couple of rounds, but I guess we're going to be running... Do we run headlong into this? Oh, this could be a longer episode. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call things there. I believe the last base defense we took was a good 50 minutes. as a mission. So yeah, we're not going to make this an absolute marathon of an episode. We'll come back with this one in the next. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Co. This is the Leviathan, signing out.